Hello everyone and welcome to Friday Night Explorer. So we're gonna explore Waste Not Discard deck this this week, and it's absolutely amazing deck. I hate it, I love it, I don't know how to say it. It's really annoying deck because it has Thoughtseize, because it has Waste Not, because it has Liliana. It forces our opponent's hand out of their hand, and then they writhe in agony. I think that's the best way to say it. This is, I think, inceptualized by Tergrid in the Tergrid. I don't know, Tergrid. Back in the Commander days when this card was so annoying that everyone basically zeroed her. Tergrid is that good. Tergrid is that good. Whenever opponent sacrifices or discards, it becomes ours. What? That's a crazy effect, right? And that's what this deck is aimed to do, but it also has Waste Not whenever our opponent discards a card as one of the abilities. If it's a creature, we get a 2/2 zombie. If it's a land, we get two black mana for free, and if it's a non-creature, non-land, we get to draw a card. Wow, that means we don't lose card advantage when we make them discard. And that is what's amazing about this deck. Now let's look at the whole deck, shall we? We have one Cling to Dust, and that's only there for that, pesky Abs and Greasefang deck. Just one is most likely enough, and you can't really have more than one because then you have too many that's dead against other decks. We have 4 Fatal Push to remove aggro, 4 Thoughtseize to get into our opponent's hand as early as we can and figure out what they're playing and make them discard it. We have 2 March of Wretched Sorrow in order to gain life. We have 2 Asylum Visitor. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no cards, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Each player, even myself. But also, she has Madness, which means that if we were to discard her by Liliana's effect, we can also just pay 2 to use her. And where's those 2 coming from? It's going to come from Waste Not if our opponent discards a land. That's crazy. Crazy synergy. And then we have 4 Sheoldred's Edict, make our opponent sack. And every time we sack with Tergrid on board, we're going to get that card. We have Waste Not. Of course, we talk about how good that is in this whole deck. 2 Meathook Massacre against super aggressive decks so that we can board wipe and then gain life every time their creature dies. We also have 2 Go Blank against super control decks, make him discard 2 cards and exile the whole graveyard. 4 Liliana for discard, for sack. 3 Sheoldred just so that we can have some, end game, right? Well, how are we going to win? Sheoldred, they're going to lose life every time they draw and then they die that way. And then 3 Tergrid, God of Fright. I don't know how often we're going to use the backside because we can make target opponent lose 3 life unless they discard a card or sacrifice a permanent. Tergrid's pretty good if they're kind of slowing down, and then we can, or the backside, the Lantern's pretty good, I should say. If they're slowing down, we can start making them lose life or discard cards or sacrifice permanents, and we will eventually push them out that way as well. Now, in the land base, we're mono black, so we only have 25 lands instead of 27 for a very control style deck, right? This deck is very control style, and a lot of these lands aren't real lands. So, Castle Lockwind, it's a land, but it's going to come into play tap a lot of times in the first turn if we draw 2 of them. You want to have 4 Castle Lockwind in the deck. I don't have 4. I'm not going to go craft 4 since Eldraine is coming out soon. So I'm going to hope that they bring this back. 2 Hive of Eye Tyrant to, if your opponent has Graveyard Synergy, you can attack with Hive and exile those. Or you can just use Hive as an attacker when the game is drawing long. 16 Swamps because we're mono black. We have 1 Takenuma. Then we have 2 Field of Ruin and 2 Geier Reach Sanitarium. Is it Sanitarium? Tap 2, each player draws a card and discards a card. Well, or discard synergy deck, so that's going to be very helpful. And I would like to have more, but I don't have more, so I'm not going to craft these. And that is the whole deck. All right, so let's try out this deck, shall we? It's Waste Not. It's annoying. It's fun. You never know. Let's see if our opponent likes it or not. I'm going to say no. I'm pretty sure our opponent's just going to be salty. But discard synergy is always been a part of Magic's meta since the olden days with, I don't even know what was the old discard card. Cinco's LD card. I think it was just Duress. But it was like Duress, Cinco, a bunch of different cards in black just to make our opponent hate their life. We got Thoughtseize, Cling to Dust, 2 Liliana. Opponent goes first, so if they're aggro, we're probably going to die, but we can't get rid of this hand. Turn 1 Thoughtseize is always good. Alright, what are they playing? KO the Frost Dragon into nothing. Portable Host. Collect the Company. Resplendent Angel. Inspire Overseer. Alright, that's no company for you. Alright, so this is probably not going to do anything, but we can draw a card. On their collected company. They're going to play an angel, and then we'll make them sack their angel. Give me a card, yeah? And it's an Asylum Visitor. I need you to get rid of your angel.
Sacrifices must be made.
I mean, their portable hull is going to hit our Asylum Visitor, so it's not that good. They're probably going to play the Resplendent. Skyclave Apparition.
I'll be back with friends.
That's interesting. Well, we can't actually play that, so maybe we play the Asylum Visitor. We're making discard a card by playing Liliana. 4 mana. What can we do with 4 mana? Liliana make him discard a card. He can't pump the Skyclave. But we can't. We also cannot bring out the. Maybe I'll make him just. Yeah. What am I thinking? Sacrifice your creature.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick. Off you go.
He can portable hold it. That's definitely something he can do. But our Tergrid's gonna do stuff. Who didn't see that coming, right? Alright, so I got Waste Not. That changes the whole play. Do I want his deck or do I want my deck?
Don't overthink things.
Auto pay. I don't think I need a Hive of Eye Tyrant, and he might not discard a land, right? So got a zombie. Oh, Liliana's gonna die.
Knew this was a waste of time.
If a creature I have died, I can push a 4 mana. I don't have a creature that died. So, if I have a card, if a permanent I control leaves the battlefield. I don't have a permanent that leaves the battlefield. So, what am I doing? At the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no card in hand, I draw a card and lose 1 life. Auto pay. Put a Talking Newman out there. I can draw a card, and then I can knock out the Resplendent. So 3/1 can block. I don't. He would just block with the 1. He would just block with the 1/4. So there's no reason to do anything like that. Push much. Nykthos. Lifelink. Yeah, okay. So, whenever Angel enters the battlefield, he gains something, and this is whenever he gains 5 life. Let me push this out. Alright, Sheoldred's pretty good. So, I can make him discard a card, and I need to push twice. So... do I want to discard a land card? I don't think I need a land card. No blocks. Alright, so I gotta push my own creature, if that's the case, right? I draw a card, I lose a life, but I gotta push my own creature in order for him to... Oh, I don't have anything to get rid of my own board. That's annoying. Let me see what I draw. I have removal in the deck. March. Well, there's something. Righteous Valkyrie. So, I'm gonna... 1, 2... This costs 6, right? So this is not gonna get him 6. So, I only need 3 to kill the Resplendent. And I'm gonna move my Tergrid. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not enough for 6, right? Yeah, it's not enough for 6. Good. You gain life equal to whenever Angel or Cleric. Okay. And time to push that. Castle. Ooh. Okay. So, I'm going to play a castle because it's free. And then I will play Sheoldred, the Apocalypse. I don't... Yeah, I will attack with it. No, I will attack with it. I have a Lockwing to draw now. You've fallen right into my trap card. I don't draw an extra card, but... Haha, every time I draw now, it's gonna be scary. Alright, you got a little flying thing. Not that it matters. 3 damage. Puny 3. Oh, wow. Double waste not. Alright, discard a card. Or discard a card and give me 2 things. Good luck. Wow, nice top deck. Could not have gotten a better top deck. I don't know if it matters. Maybe slightly. Oh, hey. This is a pretty good card. Maybe I want to see what else I can get. Is there anything else I can get better than Liliana? Honestly, I doubt it. But maybe I'll get mana. Okay, not the Field of Ruin. We're going to draw a lot of cards here. Go blank. That's not a useful card here at all. Okay, so... he's not playing this out. He shouldn't. But you never know. Sometimes opponent wants to really drag out these kind of games. But hey, we won. That was a fun exercise in futility for our opponent. If your timer fuse runs down and you don't read the rest of this sentence, you win the next game. Turly God! He is very turly. Opponent goes, well, I have one clean to dust. It's always in our hand. We got Thoughtseize, so it's let's try it out. Two Asylum. What kind of deck are you playing? Is this a stacks deck? Enchantment deck? Alright, what's going on here? Exile target creature and all cards control with the same name. That player investigates that many times. Alright, that's nothing. Hushbringer, flying lifelink. A Griffin. Enchant creature has lifelink. Alright, so let's get rid of that Generous Visitor. That looks to be scary. Creature does not have ETB. Well, lucky for me, I don't have ETB anyways. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Had to make our opponent go blank. This is not a good hand, but you know what? Most hands rarely are for me. Maybe he'll let me investigate. What does that do? +1/+1? And he gets 1/1 vigilance. Alright, that's scary. Slowly but surely it is getting scary. But he's got 2 cards left. Maybe I'll have him go blank. Yeah, I'll have him go blank. Double blank. No cards in your hand. I'm not running my Asylum Seeker into nothing. Ooh, a Tergrid. This will be good. Now they all fly. And one has Vigilance. Well, let's cling myself to dust here. I don't need to go blank. It's a card. That's a card. I can push the Hushbringer and then attack. No blocks. Does that mean I want to have a Tergrid out? That's a pretty good card. I'm at 10. I don't think he can lethal me in a turn. Oh, this is good. This is very good. Well, that's pretty scary. Pretty scary. Alright, well, I'm going to take a lot of life from this. So... what does Ethereal Armor do? Enchantment, first strike, return. Okay, so... each opponent sacrifices a creature token. Fatal Push. Okay, I can't play Cling to Dust, so I gotta be a little bit careful in what I'm doing. He has 2 blue. He has no green. Does he have creature in his graveyard? He has a Hushbringer. So, I mean, I might need to draw the card. That's a land. I'm at 1. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And they quit. I'm at 1. Come on, this will kill me on my turn. You coward. Alright, we ripped through their hand. Double go blank does do that. Let's play another game. Custom 05. And of course our opponent goes first. This is not a good hand because we can't play Lockwin. So let's mill or mulligan, and now it's a worse hand. So I don't want 2 Tergrids. Tergrid? I don't want 2 turds. Alright, we got a Waste Not. That might be a good start. Rafine's Informant. Okay, everything I said is wrong. Now I'm just helping him. Alright, nice turn 3 win for our opponent. This is what happened when you don't have Thoughtseize, and that's really unfortunate. No, it was not fun. This combo is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It's so good if you draw it, which is what I hate about modern day Magic. You don't even play with skills. You just roll a dice and hope you get the right cards. They got to go first. I didn't have Thoughtseize, and they have 1, 2, 3 exactly on curve. So yeah. Be mirthful. No. No mirthy. Hey, we're gonna go first. Not a great hand. Honestly, not a great hand going first. We have 2 Asylum Seekers in the whole deck, and we keep drawing it. That's fine. We got a removal. Another Abzan deck? No, just aggro. Okay, if it's just aggro, we will trade. I don't think he has a removal. He's reading. Oh, the reading. I'll read too. Oh, look at that. What is a recruitment officer? Looks weird. Why does a 1 mana have a 4 mana ability? That's dumb. You're aggro. Of course I'll trade. Opponent? I guess it's the 2 1/1s, right? Whatever they're called. Reinforcement? No? Alright, I guess I was not mirthful enough. Ossification? Really? Alright. What kind of an aggro deck is this? Well, we're not getting the best draws that we can have, but at least our opponent is double ossification. What kind of aggro deck is this? Who keeps the hand like this? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna find out who keeps a hand like this. What do you have? Two for 1. Brave the Element. This is definitely an aggro deck. Alright, well. Time for you to have nothing. Adeline. Why don't you sacrifice a non-token creature, huh? Perfect mana.
Something suspicious is going on. You won't be outsmarting me.
And quit. Okay, so our opponent is very bad at this game, and honestly, it's a rite of passage, you know? Maybe he's just trying out this deck, and maybe he's trying out Magic and trying to figure out how to play this game, and no mercy for monocolor aggro decks. Basically, I mean, like, if you're playing monocolor aggro deck on Arena, unless you're just learning how to play Magic, are you really having fun? It's just dice roll every game. Even when you win, it doesn't seem like that much of a victory. Every time I play, it just feels like, oh, the deck won, not that I won. And there was not really thought process put in because you just play 1, 2, 3, and oh, look, I win. Ongaku. Alright, we get to go first with Thoughtseize and 2 Waste Not, so I would say this is an absolutely good hand, but we don't get to go first. We get to go second with an absolutely monster of a hand to keep, and this is one of those hands I might not Thoughtseize turn 1, except I will now. Alright. Alright. I don't know what to take out. Can't stay away, he can use it again, so let's take out his Informant. There goes your turn 2 play. Did he top deck the Informant? Or he can't stay away the Informant. Alright, let's see if he let's see if he got it. Seriously. Always has it. Can we even fight that? Are we just dead? Alright, this goes to hand. There's 2 4/4s. We cannot make him sack both 4/4s. So yeah, we're just dead. Again, right? Opponent goes first. 1, 2, 3 curve. Hey, Wizard, how about you start banning real cards? Let's ban Fable the Mirror Breaker. It's so broken. Fucking turn 3 combo right here. Ends every game that it's in. I mean, I should have turned 2 Thoughtseize as well and play off curve, just for the off chance that they have a 1, 2, 3. I mean, come on, that's not how you play any game. And that's... I'm salty. Ren 91. Opponent goes first still. We got a Fatal Push. They can't even push the Absent. I'm gonna keep. I got a lot of removal. Not a great hand, but it is what it is. Knight. That's interesting. Let's get in there. What deck are you playing? Spawn. Trespasser. Not really that worried about Liliana. Am I? Am I that worried about the Trespasser? Upkeep. Oh, Spectacle 3. Each player. Destroy. This is the Murderous Rider. Probably their Liliana. Can't Spectacle yet, so. Gotta push it. Oh, if you have no land. Oh, he has a land. Dang it. Almost. What? Come on. You have creatures, don't you?
This is mine.
Alright, why don't you sack a creature?
And I don't appreciate it. One of your friends has to leave.
Get some discarding the hive.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Am I discarding the hive now? Sheoldred's pretty good. He seems to be massacred. Lily, still has it.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Okay. So if I exile Cling with March, I'm not actually going to be able to utilize Cling. I want to discard a card. Discard my March, but I need my March. Discard a Cling. Yeah, I don't need the Cling.
Enough with the mysteries. I drop it.
Alright, the Venture is probably going to come in. He may not use his Liliana, which will be his mistake. Alright, not using your Liliana is your mistake. So, I'm going to play a land here. I can march this for 3, and then make him discard. Oh no, I can make him sacrifice a creature. And then march her Liliana. Or I can attack the Liliana.
One of your friends has to leave.
So he's got 2 cards. If he pluses, I can march the Liliana. I have 4 cards, right? So I can't even Cling. Because Cling, you say exile 5. Alright, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. You just discarded a card on your own for some reason.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Nothing to play.
You won't be outsmarting me.
How many cards? I don't know what to take out, honestly. Probably just creatures. It's gonna draw a card and lose 2 life. I can't believe he has no place. He's gotta have some place, right? Oh, he's got Hive. And I have Field of Ruin.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I don't want to attack with Hive right now. Because when I Field of Ruin, I would have 5 extra cards to escape with. Float the black. We get a land. Yeah, we get a land. exile. I gotta exile non-creature card, huh? If it was a creature card, gain 3 life. Otherwise, draw a card, right? Exile your Liliana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my whole graveyard gone. Just for a single card draw. And it happens to be a land. And a Sheoldred's Edict. What can he do against Sheoldred? He has to have some scary removal. And let's keep it up. He has no cards in hand.
Don't overthink things.
Yeah, don't overthink things. Go for the throw. Okay. How many do I have now? 2. Alright, it's gonna take a while. Trespasser. Oh god, no. Well, there goes my cling. Did he play 2 spells? Oh, he played Go for the Throw, yeah.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Hey, this is a pretty good card. I think I'm gonna play on this side. Visitor, discard. Your choice. Archfiend of the Dross. Enters the battlefield tapped. Alright. As a sorcery, only if you have 1 or fewer cards. So, do I just make him sacrifice it? And then he starts discarding. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can untap this. So yeah. Ooh. Okay, you know what? No. There's a lot of thought going into this. Would he just sacrifice it to this?
One of your friends has to leave.
What am I doing? I forgot I can attack him. Where is it? There it is. He's at 3. The lantern will just kill him. And GG. Waste Not didn't even come out. Basically got controlled by a Liliana. Takes us back to the old Jun days. But yeah, this is the deck, right? It's good against everything but stupid Abzan turn 3 win. Other than that, we got the game on lockdown. Well, against Abzan, you still have a chance. It's really about your draws, and we draw the Cling to Dust against every deck except Abzan. If you have noticed that, definitely Shuffler cheating. Cling to Dust is the card we put in the deck against Greasefang. And for some reason, we just could not draw against Greasefang. We play against 2 Greasefang. They both had, their combo on 3rd turn, and we never draw this. So yeah, other than that, this whole deck is amazing. It wins almost every time. It's very strong. I would say tier 1 in the Explorer meta. But if, of course, your opponent figures out how to deal with it, you might, start to see a lot more aggro that we cannot handle that quickly. Asylum Visitor is a very good card, but for some reason we draw all of them when we are against aggro, where it's useless, and we don't draw any of them against control, where she would be very useful. Unfortunate, but that's the whole game. I think it's a great deck. I think you will win a lot more than you lose with this deck, and that's what Magic is about, having fun and winning more, right? That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me for this Friday Night Explorer, and I'll see you guys next time.